right.
Yikes.
Dear Lord. Luckily, though, we're in the middle of game time. Three days in. How do we have 2 double OT games already? And how are the Oklahoma City Thunder involved in both? I don't know, but here we go. SGA, enough said, 55 points. Leads his team, a career high in Indy. First time in history that a team's played those 2 double overtime games to start the season. I figured as much. Aaron Wiggins, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 2 huge threes in that second OT. Benedict Mathurin had 36 points and 11 rebounds. But let's just get to it. I'm gonna always start with Lou when we talk about SGA. That is the rule here. His 5th career 50-point game. Talk to me about SGA.
Well, I think this team is getting challenged early. You know, they're the defending champions, and everybody is trying to beat them, but they're persevering, and both of those games are coming off SGA making big play after big play. You saw it in night 1, you saw it last night, both double OT victories, and he has to make a play. Like, he has to make those plays for this team to be successful. I don't think a statement was made last night. I think this is business as usual for OKC. They need him to have these big scoring outputs for them to be successful, and he's the guy to go out and do it. As you can see right here, he's using his body. 26 free throw attempts last night and no foul baiting. Like, this is just, I'm going to have my way. I'm going to get to my spots, and either I'm going to score this basketball or I'm going to force you to foul me and put me on the free throw line, and I'm going to make play after play for my team to be successful. I think that's what he's been going out and doing. And, you know, he might be looking around the league, seeing some other guys, Wemby, doing his thing, and like, hey, let me go out here and make sure that I lead my team to a victory. So I think that's the statement that's being made right here. Just go out and compete at the highest level and give us an opportunity to win games by any means necessary.
I don't know why anybody would be surprised either, right? Like, this is the same guy, the same offense, basically the same exact team. They didn't make any drastic moves. So like Golden State, they have that chemistry, they have that continuity of a team that's been together now, that's succeeded, they got to the highest, you know, mountaintop of winning a championship, and then they bring back the same consistent lineup. So he's comfortable, he's used to this. Like Lou said, no foul baiting. I wouldn't say he hunted fouls, but that's just now become part of his game, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like he's doing anything extra. Like, that's just, he's mastered that skill of getting to the free throw line. And 23 or 26 from the free throw line, it's got to drive the other team crazy. 70 foul calls also has got to drive everyone else crazy because that is a lot. But this is just, I agree with Lou. This is business as usual. We're just going to get numb to these type of performances by him just because he is so good, he's so consistent, and he just continues to do things like this every single night and will his team to win. First 2 games, double overtimes, it's nuts. And you know what? They're 2-0.
No, they are 2-0. So are the Warriors, weirdly enough. Another MVP to his, I think we all kind of agree at some point, whether it's this season or a different season, he'll get another one. What does that do for the legacy? Yeah.
Man, I believe he's on a mission to get another one now. I looked at last night's game as a statement, and the statement was, I'm the main event in this league. And with that being said, obviously, you know, Wemby has had a huge night. You know, Anthony Edwards had a huge night. Multiple guys throughout the league have, you know, started the season off with pretty big nights, but you know, to come with your first 2 games back-to-back, double overtime games, you win both of them. I mean, what is he averaging right now? About 50 a game? Like, this kid is unbelievable.
About 40,
yeah, this kid is unbelievable, I think. And the scary part about this entire OKC team is they're young and they're going to continue to get better. On top of already being champions.
And they don't even have Jalen Williams right now.
And they don't have Jalen Williams. I mean, even the young kid, Aaron Wiggins, stepping up in the absence of Jalen Williams. They have so much young talent.
They're at that point, they're plugging and playing guys.
Absolutely. And I spoke on it previously before, and I kind of got backlash for it, but I think this team can start a dynasty. I don't think as far as, you know, going to
Wait, who gave you backlash?
I got some backlash.
I think it's already happening.
They probably will pay some
it's
Maybe so, but I definitely got backlash, but I'm sticking to that. I do think, you know, this team has a chance to, you know, start a small dynasty run, and obviously the head of the snake is Shai.
Yeah, I think the dynasty started. I think this is, I've said this before, in all sports, not just the NBA, I think this team is set up to succeed more than anybody. With this core, with this talent, now they go this summer and they lock in all those guys, Jalen Williams, Chet, SGA, so now they're financially, they know they're going to be there for years. And we said no Jalen Williams last night. They had no Caruso. They have no Isaiah Joe. They had no Cason Wallace last night. And then here all of a sudden, Aaron Wiggins has 23. Kid A.J. Mitchell drops 26 in 38 minutes. So like Lou said, it's just a plug-and-play system. Everyone knows their role. They all play hard. They all defend. They all know exactly let's get the best possible shot. It starts with SGA, but it just goes down, and these guys just all get it. And for this to be so young and to play with that level of maturity is insane. But it starts with SGA.
You remember last year, the first week of the season, we didn't know who the clear favorites were. We kept saying, let it play out, let it play out, let it play out. They are still the team to beat. There is some separation with OKC, and you can see it in these double overtime wins. They're playing some really good teams, and they're getting everybody best shots, and they're withstanding. Like, Houston had opportunities to beat them. Indiana have opportunities to beat them, but your best player, he stands in those gaps, and he makes sure you come away with those wins. And especially with these where we're calling it plug and play, but some of these guys that are getting more experience, more meaningful minutes, down the line of the season, these games are going to be something that they can go back and reference, and knowing we can get through these tough times, and I can trust some of these young guys to come off the bench and help me win some more games.
Yeah, I don't battle tested. Like, how much more battle tested can you be in the first 2 games of the year? One at home, then you go on the road and a repeat of the finals, and you come out on top of both of them with the youngest team in the NBA. Obviously led by SGA and what he did last night with 55 points, but it's a little bit of everything. Again, Aaron Wiggins, you plug him in the starting lineup, he goes for 23 and 9. They don't miss a beat.
Situation.
It's just you got to continue to give credit to Sam Presti and Mark Daigneault for just the development, finding these guys that are undrafted guys that no one else wanted, and they turn them into valuable NBA players.
And the real scary part is when you look at this starting lineup of OKC, it's only one player in their prime in the starting lineup, and that's Shai. So it just goes to show how much more scarier this team can become. Can you imagine Chet and Jalen Williams in their prime? Like, it's crazy.
Well,
it's crazy.
We're gonna see all of it because we're gonna be around for a while here. 68 wins. That's what they had last season. Are we looking at possibly an over 70? And by the way, just for reference,
over 70.
After Golden State won their first title, that second season they had the 73 wins. So there's a little bit of a pattern.
That's a lot of wins.
That's a lot.
68.
Okay, that is a lot of wins.
And we've been talking, alluding to the fact of how good the Western Conference is. Like, they're gonna have to play the Nuggets. They're gonna have to play the Rockets. Like, these teams are Minnesota. Like, the West is too good, I think, for them to win.
I think you just need more West.
Maybe not this year.
Keep going.
But the West, I think, is just too good for them to win more than that. But listen, they're going to win a lot of games. I think, no doubt in my mind, they're going to be the #1 seed because most teams, they're like an injury away from, taking a real step back. This team's not. Like, they can just see that they have
three guys sitting out right now.
Well, there's one bad injury that could be a problem, but everything else.
Yeah, but that's for everybody.
That's
take
the best player off everyone's team there.
That's for everybody.
But they have a lot more luxury of depth and youth than anybody else across the league.
But with that being said, healthy or not, if they can still find ways to win these games like they've just done, they're going to put pressure on their record as the Golden State Warriors did as well.
Absolutely.
The A.J. Mitchell of it all, he averaged in his rookie season last year 6.5. Right now in 2 games, he's got 16 and 26, Lou. There's a name that we've really never said, and now we're looking at 16 and 26. Talk to me about the depth of this team again.
Yeah, Bees, like I said, when you have guys that go out with injury, other guys can step in for this team and have major impacts. This guy played 38 minutes last night. I don't know if he's afforded those minutes if Caruso is in the lineup, if Jalen Williams is in the lineup, but they aren't. So you go to your bench. You go to the guys that that can score the basketball, that can fill those holes for you. And he's been able to do it the first 2 games of the season. That gives you confidence going down this road that, hey, even when these guys come back, when my number is called, I can still have a major impact on winning in these basketball games. And A.J. Mitchell has been nothing short of that. He's taken advantage of every opportunity in his sophomore season, in this short season. And the only thing that he can do from here is just to continue to grow on it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know much about him till last year. He had some spot minutes and he had some bright moments. Even game 1 this year, he had 16 points. And watching those highlights, watching the game, you can tell it's not a fluke. Like, this kid can hoop. Like, he's got game. He has a little bit of everything. He can shoot the ball. He can get to the rack. He's athletic. He finishes with both hands, although he's left-handed. So this is, again, just another product of Oklahoma City, another product of Sam Presti, where this kid, he's just becoming a trade asset, or he's becoming a valuable player for this team. Like, it's just all positive for whatever happens, for whatever you get out of him. Same with Wiggins, same with Isaiah Joe. Like, Isaiah Joe's their best shooter. He hasn't even played yet. Like it's outrageous, the depth of this team. But this kid's for real. This isn't a fluke. This isn't just 2 random good games. and it shows you him playing 38 minutes, that means coach trusts him. Like, you're not just going to throw a kid out there 38 minutes if you don't believe in him, and he hasn't been playing very well in camp and practice.
And to piggyback off of that, you spoke on the trust between the coach and the player. That's a great example of, staying ready so you don't have to get ready. I mean, the kid hasn't played a, huge amount throughout last year or this year. That may obviously change, but he was ready. He was ready to come in, play, plug in, do whatever he had to do for the team to help them win. And that's a great example. So that's a great example for the kids that's watching, a great example for the kids that's trying to figure out how they can become a valuable asset to their team. So credit to this kid for doing that. But the biggest thing is, he earned his coach's trust.
Yeah, think about it. Undrafted from UC Santa Barbara, and now he's
Love
playing
it.
38 minutes on the defending champs. Like,
It's not a bad
Pretty dope.
spot to be in. I was really want to get to Benedict Mathurin for a second.